Hey, what's up guys? Nathan746 here with a deck profile for my Super Defense Robo Machine Dupe thingy. Alright, so basically Super Defense Robos, if you don't know yet, they're designed to basically just get out Trashy Eyes, Fat Dragon, Garbage Eyes, whatever it's called, I guess Garbage Eyes, that Tachyon Dragon, any rank 8 mainly. Alright, so let me explain. I tried to get this sorted better, but this is the best it's going to do. So I'll swish swash around each thing and then explain each one and my reason. Alright, so as for the Super Defense Robos, I run 3 Leo, definitely, 3 Monkey, definitely, and 3 Elephant, definitely. I run 3 of each because whenever you normal summon a Super Defense Robo, you can special summon another Super Defense Robo or Orbital 7 from your hand to the field. So you can normal summon that one, special summon that, or normal summon Leo and special summon Orbital 7 and go straight for an XYZ, which is pretty good. Alright, now I run 3 Elephant because when you normal summon that and special summon Elephant's effect is you can target one Super Defense Robo monster or Orbital 7 you control and its level becomes 8. So you can normal summon Leo, special summon Elephant, and make Leo level 8 and overlay them both and make one of these rank 8s. The 8s, not these. Alright. Now, the Monkey also goes with Leo. Like, you can normal summon Leo, then special summon Monkey. And then you can once per turn with Monkey, you can banish one machine type monster from your grave to add one Super Defense Robo or Orbital 7 from your grave to your hand. And then Leo's effect is when one of those two is added from your grave to your hand, you can special summon it. So let's say you have a Leo in the grave, a Leo on the field, or summon a Leo on the field, then you summon a Monkey. Use Monkey's effect to banish maybe Fortress or Gearspring Spirit or whatever, and then add it to your hand, and then use Leo's effect, instantly play it, instant XYZ 4. Not that one, that's only for Orbital 7, but I'll get to that. But, okay. Now, I run 3 Mighty Guard. Now, that's very curious, and it's very odd, because I guarantee you've probably never seen something that odd before. But it's a machine, it's got 500 attack points, and if you don't draw into it and then you summon one and then you activate Machine Dupe on it, you can play 3 Mighty Guards and then instantly make Shockmaster, or you can play 2 of them and make Gear Giga X, Papples, not you, but Maystroke, Utopia. It's basically designed to spam out a level 4. Same thing goes for 3 Orbital 7s. That's just for the Machine Dupe fodder. Something to use for Machine Dupe. Now, Gearspring Spirit, I've only got 2. I thought about running 3, but like, whenever you play on here for some reason, it's a machine with 500 or less attack points, but machine duplication does not work on it. I don't know why that is, because I mean, if you could do that, that goes crazy off. I also tried Inferno Reckless Summon, but it won't work with it either. I don't really understand why it does not really work with anything. But whatever, I guess that's just a bug, I don't know. Moving on. Yes, I run sort of the Mashina combo with the 3 gear frames. I might cut that down to 2. I'll probably cut that down to 2. And then 2 Fortress. I mean, I talk about cutting that down to 2. I don't run the 3 and the 3 because really, drawing into a 3rd Fortress or a 3rd gear frame, that's just cloggy or dead. Like, I want to be able to play a card right when I get it. I want it to be really fast. But if you draw into one of these, yeah, you can normal summon and add one of these to your hand and potentially play one from the grave, but if you only play 2, you only need 2 gear frames. So as a matter of fact, during the video, I'll take out gear frame. So only 2 gear frames, because that's more consistent. We've already talked about these and these and these. Okay, moving on to spells. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Reborn, duh. MST, duh. Limiter removal, it's a machine deck. Duh, double all the machine's attacks and just go for OTK game right there. 2 double summons because when you don't draw good at the beginning, or if you draw into a bunch of these or something you can't play, double summon is your savior. It helps you get out at first turn XYZ and helps defend you for things. Machine Dupe, this is the Machine Dupe version of this deck in my opinion. But if you play Machine Dupe, I mean, I only play 2 because again, like drawing into a third one of these, drawing 3 of these is really a clutter. But you play it and you can play it on him and supposedly him, but it won't work. And you could play out all sorts of stuff. Alright, moving on here to the rest of the deck. Traps. 2 Mirror Force, because if nothing else is good drawn, you need to draw some defense for yourself. 2 Torrential, just for those people that play like multi-special summoning. When they get to that one point, you can just Torrential it and keep yourself safe. And it works well with Garbage Eyes, and I'll explain that in a little bit. 1 Compulse, I might change that to 2 now that I've got 1 spot open because I was wanting to run 2. 1 Solemn Judgment and the Warning, the Solemn Brigade. So, that's pretty much the deck. Just add 1 Compulse to it. Now let's go look at the extra deck and explain it. Zen Mains is the only rank 3 I run in this entire deck. It's all XZ, but it's the only rank 3 I run because the only level 3 card in here is Monkey, and you would rarely do a Monkey with a Monkey, so that's just for no other alternative. But yeah, Maystruck, that's obvious. He's just a really good XYZ altogether. The way he can flip stuff face down and help you get over stronger stuff like Caius or some Monarchs or some other stuff. And he can detach like Zen Mains, just doesn't pop anything. It's really good. 1 Paladin, just because this is the only light that I play. So if I don't play this, I'm not going to play Paladin. I just play it because if it's destroyed, you draw a card. Its effect, detach both of its materials, make the attack points of a card 0. Photon Papples, great effect. You flip a face down, face up, and it loses 600 attack. Most face down monsters these days don't have that much attack points unless you're playing somebody that's not playing anything consistent. And it's just a good way to get over things a little faster. Giragigan X, just pretty much a searcher. When you can add 1 level 4 lower machine type from your deck or grave to the hand. So you can add that, these, everything here but this row. This little part of this row you can add monster wise, and it's really great. Alright, Shockmaster, enough said. Machine Dupe, 3 of these or 3 of these. Shockmaster, I've done it millions of times. It's a really good stall in, and it's really good. Utopia, staple, obvious. No, number 7, Lucky Straight. It's a rank 7 just for if I play these 2. I don't personally go into it that often. I do like it, but not that much. It's a good card, but not good enough for this deck, or not great for this deck. It's good enough by itself, you know, for real, but like, it's not good for this deck, really. 1 Big Eye, just because if you can make Big Eye, you run Big Eye. That's just no brainer thing. Now for the 8s. 1 number 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Killer, or yeah, Giant Killer, because you can target a special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if it was an XYZ, your opponent loses life points equal to its original attack. And since this game is based on mainly XZs these days, this is a great card. And even still, if you want to get over something, like if you play Dark Hole and they play Stardust to negate it, and Stardust is in the grave, you can just play Gimmick Puppet and pop the one you're basically wanting to get rid of, for an example. Another one, number 40 Gimmick Puppet of Strings. You detach 1 and place a string counter on all face-up monsters on the field except it. And then during your opponent's next end phase, you destroy them all, and you inflict 500 life points to your opponent for each one popped. Now that sounds like a little bit, but let's say you had a whole field and they had a whole field, and you did that. Then the next turn on your opponent's end phase, it was all popped. That would be very bad, because that's 10 times 5 is 50. That'd be 5,000 if the field was full. That's a lot of damage. Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heli. I can never say that last word, but y'all know what it is. You can detach a material from it and tribute any monster from your hand or your side of the field, as many as you want. The minimum is 1, but you can do as many as you want. Then you can destroy any equal number of cards on the field. That's just a good way to clear up the field and help get rid of some of that back row you don't want. 1 Tachyon Dragon, because it's pretty good. It's from Tachyon Galaxy. Its effect's alright, but I never really use its effect that much. Now for the boss of this deck. Sorry if I'm going a little fast, but Garbage Eyes Fat Dragon. This card works. It is so awesome. So it takes 2 level 8 machines, so you can instantly play a Super Defense Robo. Once per turn you can detach a material from it, and it's already at 3,000, and it gains 1,000 attack until the end of your opponent's next turn, like Shockmaster's effect, only this is a gaining attack instead. That means it'd be at 4,000. And if it's destroyed while it has an XZ material, the Super Defense Robo you just banished in your graveyard, you can just banish it, the one you just detached to send to the graveyard, I mean. You can banish it and then re-special summon it and equip the other one that went with it to the grave right back to it as XZ, and it's like it never died. So like I was saying with the Torrential, your opponent, you have just this. Your opponent plays a whole field almost, and you just Torrential their whole field, and they think, oh well, it's even now. Then you just use his effect, and you pop them right back on the field. And you got a 3,000 beat stick again, and they've got nothing. And that's pretty good in my book. I don't know about y'all, but that's just me. But yeah, that's my Super Defense Robo deck. Any ideas for it? Any better plays? Anything to make it more consistent? If anybody has any ideas, I'm very open to people giving me new ideas and trying out new things with decks. I'm very, very open with that. So if anyone has any ideas, just let me know in the comments or PM me, whichever one you'd prefer. But yeah, just try all that and then just message me about it, and I'll see what I can do with it. But yeah, that's my Super Defense Robo deck. I can't wait till Judgment of the Light comes out in August. I want to play this deck so bad. I love it. But yeah, this is Nathan746, and hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.